sagas of our Indian heroes, it will light up the fire, that patriot within you. Let us hear it from Krish, Trish and Balti Boy. Bharat hai hum. Bharat hai hum.
Here's the goggles. And here's the magnifying glass. Now I've become a spy. Balti Boy is sleeping soundly. Let me start my spy business right here and find out the secret location of Balti Boy's chocolates.
Krish!
Oh! Trish, what are you doing? You scared me to hell.
But what were you doing here?
Shh! I'm a spy. I have discovered Balti Boy's secret chocolate hiding location. Look here. Here's the chocolate box. Let's open and check it. Ah! Jack in the Box! Box of chocolates on the top and a punching hand inside. Ah! My nose is broken.
This is what happens to a fake spy, Krish.
Is there anything called a fake spy? Aren't all the spies real?
Real spies, unlike you, are not afraid of anything. They even risk their lives to complete the secret mission, just like those done by Mani.
Money? Whose money?
Saraswati Rajamani, the Azad Hind Fauge's ace spy.
Yay! Story time!
Hey Sanskriti, story mode on.
Saraswati Rajamani was born on 11th January 1927, and at the ripe young age of 16, she plunged into the struggle for India's freedom.
Rajmani, living a prosperous and lavish life in Rangoon, had only one dream: the independence of India. One day when she was painting, her father asked her,
Mani, how many times will you paint the same picture?
that painting was of Mother India in chains.
Till the time India is free.
If painting a picture in Rangoon would have liberated India, then we would all be painting pictures.
She did not like what her father said. She got up from there and angrily went to her room, where she heard the news on the radio.
You are listening to Rangoon Radio. Now please listen to a special announcement by Subhash Chandra Bose.
My dear Indians, there is only one way to get freedom for India: the Azad Hind Fauj. The Britishers, naturally, will never allow us to mobilize the Azad Hind Fauj in India. Therefore, we must do it outside of India. In Japan, in Singapore, and here in Rangoon.
On hearing the name Rangoon, Rajmani listened even more attentively.
All Indians living in the diaspora in these places, you must become a warrior for India's independence. Those who cannot do so can donate money for training and weapons. If you are in Rangoon and want to be part of the Azad Hind Fauj, then you can visit the local INA camp there and contribute to the cause as per your wish.
Impressed by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose's words, Rajmani immediately collected all her jewelry, tied it in her veil, and reached the INA camp in Rangoon, where there was already a long queue of people who had come to give their contributions. Rajmani too stood in the queue and waited for her number to come.
Name?
Murugan Pillai.
Thank you. Next. Name?
Rajmani.
Rajmani placed her bundle of jewelry on the table, stated her name and address, and left. When the person sitting at the table opened the bundle, he was surprised and also had some doubts. Then one day at Rajmani's house,
Mani,
as soon as she heard her father's call, Rajmani came out of her room into the drawing room, where she saw someone sitting with his back to her.
this is my daughter Rajmani.
As her father introduced Rajmani, that person turned towards her, and on seeing him, Rajmani was surprised. That person was none other than Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose.
Netaji, you here?
You donated this, isn't it?
For the Azad Hind Fauj.
I've come here to return your family jewelry.
Said Netaji to Mani's father. But before Rajmani's father could say anything, she spoke.
But those are mine.
You probably do not know their price.
Their price is much less than that for India's independence.
Netaji was impressed by Rajmani's words. But before he could say anything to her, Rajmani spoke again.
I am willing to take back the jewelry, but on one condition.
Say it.
You must make me a soldier in your army.
Money, girls don't join the army.
An army is made not only of soldiers, but also of nurses who take care of the wounded soldiers. Do you want to be a nurse?
Rajmani joined the INA as a nurse, where she met Durga. The two became very good friends. One day, when she was giving medicine to the injured soldiers, Durga came running.
Mani, Netaji is forming a women regiment.
On hearing this, the wounded soldier laughed.
Why? Didn't the Queen of Jhansi fight back?
Its name has been kept as the Rani of Jhansi Regiment.
Then why are we standing here? Let's go!
In July 1943, the Rani of Jhansi Regiment was formed. Under the leadership of Captain Lakshmi Sehgal, the training of girls started and they were prepared to fight a war. Then one day,
Netaji is arriving! All in attention!
You step forward.
Rajmani and Durga were called by Netaji. Both stepped forward and saluted Netaji.
Are you willing to sacrifice your life for freedom?
Yes, Netaji!
Then be ready.
Rajmani and Durga were readied. Their haircut was cut into boy cut. They were given clothes worn by boys. Then Captain Lakshmi said to them,
Whatever you listen, see or read there, report each and everything to me. If your cover is blown and you're caught, then you know what you have to do, right?
Become a martyr for India.
And if only one of you is caught, then
The other should not try to rescue the captured. She must escape from there and report here.
Rajmani and Durga were disguised as boys and sent to the British cantonment of Burma to spy on them.
We will commence the attack here and here.
When?
Next Thursday, before sunrise, with 2 companies.
Hey boy, you.
While 2 British officers were talking about this, he was mopping the room. Rajmani was mopping the room.
He's all right. Money, bring 2 cups of tea.
Rajmani walked out of there.
You have lot of trust in him, sir.
He's just a teenage boy.
Rajmani and Durga spied in the British cantonment for 2 years. With the intelligence gathered by them, the officers of Azad Hind Fauj made their strategies and protected the INA.
Money? Go fetch my book from the market.
yes, sir.
The British officer would often send Rajmani to bring books from the market. And it is at that bookstall where she would pass on the information collected by her to Captain Lakshmi. One day, when she returned to the cantonment after passing such information, she saw that the British officer was worried and was sweating.
Sir, what happened? Do you want some water?
Durga turned out to be a spy. Did you know about it?
On hearing this, the ground slipped under Rajmani's feet.
He's been taken to the police station. Until he reveals the name of his associates, he will be tortured.
Sir, the police will not arrest me, right?
Why? Are you two a spy?
No, but I used to play with him sometimes, sir.
After saying this, Rajmani started crying.
Don't cry. They won't arrest you. Now go and continue with your work.
Rajmani left from there. Keeping the situation in mind, she decided to flee from there. As she ran out of the gate towards the jungle, Captain Lakshmi's words started racing through her mind.
And if only one of you is caught, then
The other should not try to rescue the captured. She must escape from there and report here.
Until he reveals the name of his associates, he will be tortured.
The British officer's words about beating Durga made her restless, and she changed her decision to flee.
No matter what, I cannot leave Durga behind.
She then returned to the cantonment and went straight to the police station. When she reached the station, she peeped through the window. Durga was tied there and made to sit near the table. She was beaten very badly. She then thought of something and made a plan. Late at night, Rajmani, disguised as a Burmese tea-supplying girl, entered the police station to serve tea to the police constables. While serving tea, she got close to Durga, gestured to her, and cleverly slid a blade into Durga's hand. and got out of there. After midnight, Rajmani came again. The police constable and the officer were all fast asleep. Durga had by then cut the rope tied around her hands and feet with the blade given to her by Rajmani. Both of them escaped from there, but just after going a short distance, they heard a voice behind them.
He's running away! Catch him! That way! Stop right there, or else we will shoot! Fire! Don't stop! Continue firing! Do not let them escape!
Durga was extremely tired of running. She stumbled and fell.
Honey, escape from here. Didn't Captain Lakshmi instruct us
Keep firing.
that if one is caught, then the other should escape and save herself? Go, Mani. No one will be caught. Come on, let's go.
Rajmani pulls her up, but then a bullet from the police's rifle hits Rajmani in the leg. She too falls on the ground, but she did not give up. She stood up and picked up Durga. The police came very close. There was no way to escape. Rajmani looked from side to side and gestured to Durga to climb a tree. Both of them climbed the tree with great difficulty and hid among the leaves on a branch.
They must be here. Search them.
Yes, sir.
Keep searching.
Yes, sir.
Shoot when you see them.
Rajmani and Durga hid on that tree, thirsty and hungry for 3 days. When the British police stopped searching for them, only then did they get down from the tree and reach the INA camp.
Sorry, Captain. I violated your rules, but I could not leave Durga back there alone.
A real warrior not only ends a life but also saves one too. You not only saved Durga's life, but because of your spying, Netaji and the Azad Hind Fauj have remained untouched by the Britishers till now. We are all proud of you, Rajmani.
Rajmani's bravery was appreciated by Netaji, and she was also made an officer in the Rani of Jhansi regiment.
After the independence of India, Rajmani left Burma and resided in India. In 2005, the government of Tamil Nadu honored her. The Azad Hind Fauj insignia that she wore can today be seen in the Netaji Museum in Cuttack, Orissa.
Now I too will become a fearless spy.
Take this, Krish.
What is this?
My chocolates.
Oh, is it? I won't be fooled a second time. I won't take another punch on my nose.
Give it to me. I'll open this box. See? It's open.
Huh? It really did have chocolates? I've been fooled again. Oh.
Say it proudly.
Hey guys! If you enjoyed listening to this story a lot, then you will definitely have more fun watching it.
Watch Krish Trish Balti Boy Bharat Hai Hum every Sunday at 11 a.m. on Doordarshan.
And our streaming partners are Amazon Prime Video and Netflix. Stay tuned.